Hi everyone, welcome to another unboxing video. Hope you're all doing well. So today we're having a look at Captain Messinius of the White Consuls Space Marine chapter. So this is one of the Black Library Celebration 2023 limited edition miniatures. It's just been released today, and if you don't know who Captain Messinius is, he's a captain in the White Consuls Space Marine chapter, and he can be found in the Dawn of Fire series of novels. If we just take a look at the back of the box there. So Captain Vitrian Messinius is available part of the Black Library Celebration 2023, and you can follow his story in the Dawn of Fire series, the origins of which begin in the novel Avenging Sun, and you can just see a picture of the cover there. I'm actually about a third of the way into that, and it's a pretty good book so far. If we have a look at the back of the miniature box here, you can see that there's two options for the head. You've got a bareheaded option, and there's also a helmet with a laurel wreath on there. And we've got some nice details of the power fist and the plasma pistol, which we'll take a look at in a minute on the sprue. And then there's a little bit of a blurb on the side of the box there. So, a captain of the White Consuls chapter, Vitrian Messinius is a veteran warrior and one of Guilliman's most trusted advisors. He was gifted his mastercrafted power fist by the Avenging Sun himself for honourable service, and it's an artificer relic of rare potency. Few are as loyal as Messinius, and as such he is responsible for enacting the will of the Primarch during the Indomitus Crusade as Lord Lieutenant, and is determined to see it done. So this guy is one of Guilliman's most trusted advisors. He's been granted the rank of Lord Lieutenant, and he's a captain in the White Consuls. So it's nice to see one of the lesser known Space Marine chapters, second founding chapter as well, getting a little bit of the spotlight. That's always good to see. But anyway, enough about the box and the character himself. Let's get it out and take a look at what we've got. So let's move the box to one side. As you can see, we've got some simple instructions. We've got a 40mm base and we've got the sprue. Let's just take a quick look at the instructions. So fairly simple build, to be honest with you. You see a picture of him with the bare head there. The legs come as one piece, then you just glue the armour plates onto the greaves or the shins. Body goes on top. Then we've got his little mini cape, power fist, the front of the cape, the plasma pistol, and then we've got that chapter badge there on the shoulder pad, backpack, choice of head, and then we've got some base detail on there, some barbed wire and some ruined urban detail, which looks pretty good. And then that's pretty much it. So fairly straightforward build, a really nice miniature. So let's have a look at the sprue itself. So if we start off with, got some nice detail on the chest there. He's got some relics on his belt and some long type purity seal type attachments there. We've got the left leg detail with the White Consuls Space Marine chapter, some nice detail on the right leg there. We've got the plasma pistol with some nice wing details at the bottom, and we've got a really cool looking power fist that's been gifted to him by Guilliman with some lovely details on it as well. Terrain bits, and then there's his mini cape with the trim moulded onto the cape as well, so that should be interesting to paint. I like how they've gone with a shorter cape for this guy actually as well. Normally you get those capes that trail right down to the floor, but it's nice that they've gone in a different direction. Then we've got the shoulder pad there with the White Consuls chapter badge on, or Black Consuls if you wanted to paint it up as those. You don't have to paint it as White Consuls or any other chapter, I suppose, that's got that badge, or you can make your own. We've got the shield there with the number 3 moulded on, so some nice detail on the shield. Backpack, and then we've got some base details there. The barbed wire piece that goes through and glues to the base just fits into that slot. And then of course we've got our choice of 2 heads, so we've got a really nice helmet with a laurel wreath on there, and then we've got a bare head as well with a cool scar all the way across his face. So if you're going for the helmet option, you've got that spare head to put in your bit box as well. That's a really nice head. And of course you don't have to build it with the head looking in the direction that it tells you in the instruction book. You can clip off these pegs if you want and have him looking in the other direction, but all on one sprue. Some nice details on there, especially on the power fist. Really like the look of that. So anyway, what we'll do now is I'll pause the video, I'll get these bits clipped off the sprue, we'll get it built, and then we'll take a look at the assembled miniature. So I'll see you in a second. And here we are with Captain Messinius fully assembled. And as you can see, I've gone for the helmeted option, but the good news is the heads just fit nice and snugly into the hole on the neck. So if you wanted to use both heads, you could paint them both up and switch between the helmeted and non-helmeted version. Fairly straightforward build, no problems really, didn't take too long. I've just blue tacked mine to the base for now, just to make it easier to paint, and I've also blue tacked the backpack on as well, just so I can get at that cape. A bit of clean up to do, just where the cape meets the front of the cape there, but overall very pleased. A really nice looking miniature. I like how this has turned out. I love the detail on the power fist there, and I also like how they've gone for a mini cape rather than the full length capes that we often see on Space Marine characters. And of course we've got that White Consuls chapter badge there on the shoulder pad. But of course you could put any old shoulder pad on there and use this as a Space Marine captain of your choice for whatever chapter you want. and you could just have this icon on the left knee as like an honour badge or something like that. But yeah, a very, very nice miniature. Looking forward to reading the rest of the Dawn of Fire series to see what happens to Captain Messinius. And I'm going to paint him up as a White Consul as well. I'll go for the box art, and if that turns out alright, maybe I'll paint some more White Consuls as well. I've got a box of heavy intercessors that I've been struggling to find a home for, figure out what to do with them. So maybe if this turns out alright, I'll paint them up as White Consuls as well, who knows. But anyway, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, let me know you've enjoyed it. And don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know, what do you think of Captain Messinius? Are you thinking of getting this, or have you already got it? And if so, are you going to paint him up as White Consuls or as something else? Let me know in the comments. I always look forward to reading them. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel as well, please consider subscribing. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I can't even believe I'm saying that, but we are on the way. So if you want to join me on that journey, then please hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it massively. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching as always. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.